Hey guys, it's April. This fantastic ocean pour that I'm going to do for you is one of my favorites. And it was a commission from a friend of mine as a gift for her husband for Christmas. And she wanted deep greens and blues and a brown beach or light brown sand. And so I ended up using a ton of different blues. I don't remember the names of all of them now. A few deep greens. I will make sure that I put all of the colors that I used in the description when I post this video. But I had so much fun making this painting. I love blowouts. They're one of my favorite techniques to do. I love blue. It's my favorite color to use. And greens. I used some metallic paints in here to add some shimmer and some flat paints. Most of the paints are Liquitex acrylics mixed with floetrol and water. And then I did also use some Amsterdam paints, and Master's Touch paints. All of them mixed with floetrol and water. I added here a little bit of light blue and then some white into the blues just for some contrast and depth, and just wait till you see how much movement is in this water when I'm done. Now I'm going to use a kitchen torch to blow out some bubbles that were in the paint. You want to make sure that you don't leave any bubbles in that paint because it can leave little craters as it dries. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of this really dark blue, which I believe is Ultramarine blue. And then I'm going to grab my trusty travel blow dryer to start blowing out the water. So I stretch the paint just to level it out on the canvas and to start blending those colors a little bit together. And then here comes the blowout. Starting from one side, I'm going to work my way around. And my hope is that all of those blues will just blend together, with a few of them kind of adding, depth and dimension and pops of color as I go. Here I'm just fixing some areas where I felt like there wasn't enough white. And this is, as you go, is the best time to fix little mistakes that you see. That way you don't have to fix them later when you're all done and risk kind of messing up the entire piece. Here comes my beach. I used two different browns, a darker one and a lighter one. And then I used 24 karat gold for some sparkle in the beach. And you will see how much trouble this beach gave me. I had to revise it a few times. But again, that's one of the benefits of fluid art, is that you can wipe it off and start again, or tweak little things as long as the paint is still wet. It's never done until you say it's done. as I start blowing out this beach, I realized that I really didn't need to add the extra white in there, because now that beach is covered in white and you really can't see the browns. So I end up going back and putting more brown in and not adding any more white, and then blowing it out again. At this point I thought, well, blowing it out's not working, so I'm gonna try a swipe. And immediately when I start swiping, I see that it's dragging the blue from underneath the white through my brown. And I'm like, oh crap, now I've just ruined the whole thing and I have to start over again. But here I am, try to fix it. I go in with my white, cover up that blue that's in the white, and then I'm gonna just dab out the blue that's in the brown and put a little more brown in, and change my technique again. This time I decided to use my metal straw and blow it out with just the straw. I love my metal straw. I have so much control with it. It has a little bend on the end, so I can really kind of point it in the direction that I want. And this did the trick. It just blew out just enough white over that brown to make it look like the water breaking on the shore without it being too much white. The colors blended really well, and I should have done this technique from the beginning, but trial and error, you end up getting it right, and you know for next time. I also apologize for my head in the way. I know that I really need to work on my videoing technique. That's one of my goals for this coming year, is to really tweak my setup for videoing, and hopefully I remember as I'm painting to change my camera angles and all that stuff. But really, I just want to focus on the painting. I am going back in with my metal straw into the blues. I wanted to add a lot more depth and a lot more motion, and I just love the way this came out. Just wait until you see all the motion. And there it is, finished and wet. And I just love the depth of the water. This is the dry. So you can see the gold sparkling in the sand there, and just the iridescent colors in the blue, how they shine and sparkle, and all of the movement in the paint. It's just fantastic. I love the way this came out. My friend loved it. It's gonna be in her beach house, and I'm so excited about it. If you love this painting, please follow my channel, give me a like, and have a joyful day.